Once upon a time, in the bustling little town of Willow Creek, there lived a boy named Toby. Toby was 8 years old, with an unruly mop of brown hair, bright blue eyes, and a heart as big as the sky. He had a knack for finding helpers or anyone who might need a hand, much to his parents' admiration and his friends' occasional bewilderment. One sunny Saturday morning, Toby went outside to play after finishing his breakfast of pancakes with sticky maple syrup. As he wandered down the sidewalk, his soccer ball in tow, he heard a faint meowing coming from the direction of Mr. Wilkins' backyard. Curiosity piqued, Toby gingerly climbed over the low picket fence and followed the sound. To his surprise, he found a small, fluffy kitten stuck in a bramble of thorny roses. It was tiny and gray, with wide green eyes that looked both scared and hopeful. "Oh, you poor thing," Toby whispered, careful not to startle it further. With gentle hands, he managed to free the kitten, though he endured a few scratches from the thorns himself. Carrying the small fur ball gently in his arms, Toby knocked on Mr. Wilkins' door. The elderly man opened it with a creaky smile. "Well, bless my soul. Young Toby, you've found Mr. Whiskers," Mr. Wilkins exclaimed, taking back his runaway pet with sheer gratitude. "Thank you, kind lad. I thought I'd lost him forever." Toby grinned, pleased to have reunited the duo, and returned home with a sense of fulfillment. He didn't give his deed another thought throughout the week, except a slight memory whenever he noticed the scratch marks. A few days later, as the week was nearing its end, Toby faced a predicament of his own. While playing in the park after school, he tried an ambitious overhead kick, a move well beyond his usual soccer skills, and landed awkwardly, spraining his ankle. The park was eerily empty, and Toby realized he couldn't walk home alone. Feeling a bit worried, Toby was about to give in to panic when he heard the familiar sound of a bicycle bell. It was Lily, a classmate who lived down the street from him. "Toby, are you okay?" she asked after noticing his trouble. "I hurt my ankle," Toby admitted, trying not to cry from the sharp pain. Without hesitation, Lily hopped off her bike and helped Toby to sit on the nearby bench. She knew her dad was on his way to pick her up, and soon enough, Mr. Harris arrived. Lily quickly explained what had happened, and Mr. Harris smiled warmly at Toby, saying, "Don't you worry, young man. We'll get you home in no time." With their help, Toby was bundled into the back seat of Mr. Harris's car, grateful beyond words. On the car ride home, Toby reflected on the events of the week, marveling at the way kindness had returned to him just when he needed it the most. As he thanked Lily and her dad warmly before hobbling back inside his house, he realized that kindness truly was like a boomerang. Whenever you threw it out into the world, it had a mysterious way of finding its way back to you, sometimes when you least expected it. From that day on, Toby made an even greater effort to help others, confident that his kindness would always bring about positive ripples. He kept this secret in his heart, cherishing it as a magical gift he could share anytime he wanted. And so, in the small town of Willow Creek, the simple yet monumental act of kindness continued to thrive, all thanks to a thoughtful little boy and a fluffy gray kitten.